And it's Pete J.
We're on the road out here in San Jose, California. We are out at the Bingata Bowl. No matter what the weather's like outside, it's good inside, huh?
That's right. That's right.
And it looks like by this, the weather isn't all that great outside. But yeah, so, I mean, it's funny, you know, anytime we're coming to play a team, you and I know the Sawteeth well. We've seen them. We've been calling games for years now. And the team, you know, funny enough, the team's largely unchanged over the years. So you and I kind of know what to expect with the Sawteeth. The question mark is the Ramblers.
Yeah, they are. You know, they came out great. They squeaked by in the first one. They won authoritatively in the second one, but then they wound up losing the next two. They're on a 2-game losing streak. Again, a lot of it's we've seen some poor defense in the field. The pitchers we've seen come out and take an inning or two before they kind of get locked in, and they tend to give up a lot of hits, give up some long balls. But like I say, by the third, fourth inning, they're locked in and they're mowing people down. So it's just that early going that the Ramblers really need to kind of buckle down and take care of business.
Yeah. Well, that's a good segue into that last. Let's talk about that last game if we wanted real quick. We even, it was versus, so they got out first. So we had the Guadalajara Buzzards in town. We beat them in the preseason, but we thought maybe we'd beat them this time. Not so much. Top of the second, Bigsby's going to come up versus More Reliable. And hit one into right field RBI. Reeves does a misplay, can't quite get it in, and they get the score 1-0. Still top of the second, then Thurman Colt's going to go up right behind him, and he hits one into center field. It's another RBI. Now it's 2-0, putting them out in front really quick. And then after that, in the top of the third, Bunterson comes up, hits one into left field. It's a home run, making a 3-zip, and it just seemed like they just kept getting away from us, Pete. And how about Bunterson?
Yeah, exactly. He had a big game in that game, and I don't think he was hitting very well when he came in. I want to say he was hitting like a .77, and he really used the game against the Ramblers to catapult himself back into some good play. But yeah, again, they give it up early and start the Ramblers off from behind. Again, poor defense in the field. A couple of those things. If the catch is made, if the stop is made, you know, we're talking about a different outcome possibly.
Yeah, and I feel good about that. We'll break out of that. So you don't usually string a lot of those together. Hopefully. Well, bottom of the third, the Ramblers decided to strike back. It's Heath up against Hogswind, and this one's knocked out into right field RBI as runner comes all the way to third and makes it 3-1. And then it's still the bottom of the third again. Spray Bellamy comes up, and he hits one out, cracks one in right field. It's a 2-run home run, tying the thing up. Spray Bellamy really striking when we need him.
Yeah. Both Spray Bellamy, Swindle Heath have come in clutch in the beginning of the season here. It's been great. Wasn't this also the game where we lost our pitcher after one pitch?
Yeah. Yep. Very first pitch of the game, he goes out. Yeah. So we struggled with filling the lineup. So that could actually hurt us in today's game. But with that last one, we still weren't done. We actually took the lead then after that. At the bottom of the seventh, several innings later, Noah McLean comes up versus Meek Commonly. And he gets one out in the left field, makes the RBIs. The runner comes around from second to actually put us ahead 4-3. The fans are into it. But at the very top of the next side, Bunterson comes up again on the day he was having versus Donnie Bowers. And he hits the center field home run over the wall, tying things up at 4 apiece. And again, it was, just trying to keep Bunterson off the board wasn't happening. And I don't know if we should have pitched around him. Again, it may have been one of those things where Donnie Bowers wouldn't have normally been in the game at that point, you know?
Yeah, exactly right. And like you said, Bunterson goes deep twice, 2 home runs in one game. You don't typically see that type of production out of him. So he was just having himself a good game. It's like the stars and the planets aligned, and that's just how it broke out. But I'd also like to bring up Noah McLean. I think the guy is doing a heck of a job as far as RBIs and stuff. So he's getting people around base. He's gone yard at least once so far this season. So, yeah, I mean, he's another one quietly doing the yeoman's job.
He is. Well, they end up putting out ahead, still in the top of the 8th. That same inning, Luke Whippity comes up. He gets a sack grounder to second, so he's thrown out, but the run comes in, making it 5-4. And that's where it stood. Bottom of the 9th, we were threatening, trying to make it. Swindle Heath comes up with 2 on. We're thinking maybe this is it again versus Bradley Bowler. And instead he grounds out the shortstop. That's the game. The Ramblers dropped their second straight. It's our first losing streak of the season, and now that puts us at 2. We started with a winning streak, and we ended with a losing streak, and now we're 2-2 in the season.
Yeah, like you say, it's kind of sad because in the one pitch, and the pitcher had to get pulled. He got hit on a comebacker, and that, like you said, that kind of threw the entire rotation out of whack, and our bullpen. So yeah, I would have liked to have been able to go full force against full force and see what would have come out, but we were scrambling from the beginning, and again, we kind of were scrambling in the game before that as well against the Moose. Like I said, we give up the lead early, and then you're kind of back on your heels. So they really need to kind of lock that down. And I was going to say something else, and I lost it. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right. So I don't know if we mentioned it to the last game, but there was some of the developments. We got some training abilities, but this is the one that popped up at the top. Dana Yuppers put some of their junk back in the trunk, and she lost some junk, went from 33 down to 27, which ain't gonna help us.
No, it certainly isn't. Dana Yuppers, she's made an appearance, I believe, so far this season, and she looked pretty good. So definitely didn't need to have that happen.
No. Now we went over the standings on our flight, but we can talk about it here real quick since we don't have other games to tell you the score from. Do you want to go over this or did we go over that? No, we went over it at the end of the last game, didn't we?
I think we did.
Yeah, we did. Okay, never mind. We know where we're on the standings. That brings us to tonight's game. Let's get right at it, folks.
Yes, sir.
This is game 5 of 38. It's the 2-2 Ramblers versus the 2-2 Sawteeth. This is a big match of two teams that look pretty equal on paper and in the record. And the winner's going to come out of here with a winning record tonight. The loser's going to come out with a losing record. So it's going to be quite a battle. The Sawteeth are known as a balanced team, so you don't really know where they're going to come at you from. We're going to put our top string right-hander on the mound, Tobias Glover. He's a good pitcher, known mostly for his accuracy, also very good velocity, and good junk as well. He's also a rally stopper, and he's got a elite cut finger. So he's got no ERA in the season now and a 1.0 whip.
That's true, and backing him up is Swindle Heath. He's locked in right now. He's got good power, very good ability to connect, less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting .471 with 3 home runs. That last game against the Buzzards was the first time a team was able to keep him in the ballpark this season. After that, we got Spray Bellamy over at third base with good power, good ability to connect, average speed on the base paths. He's hitting .278 with 2 home runs, and Corbin Yurta out there in center field with good power, better than average ability to connect, better than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting .375 with no home runs.
Yes, and we're looking at facing Lefty Southpaw. Lefty is a rookie, first season. And most of the players on this team have been here for many years. Lefty's a new rookie. He is a southpaw. I'm sorry, I already mentioned that thing. I'm just going over myself. He's known mostly for his junk. It's really good. He's got good accuracy as well and good velocity. So he's a tough pitcher. He's earned their top spot. He's also known as a specialist, so he throws well against other left-handers. And he's also a pick officer, which I don't know what that means, but I think it means he's pretty good at picking people off the bags. I would agree with that. He's got a 1-0 record on the season right now, a 2.70 ERA and a 1.05 WHIP. So he'll be a tough pitcher to go against.
Yes, he will. And backing him up, good old Slash trips over that first base. He's locked in. He's got better than average power. He's got good ability to connect, good speed on the base paths. He's hitting .471 with 1 home run. Jeff Baggs, I believe it is.
Johnny Baggs.
Johnny Bags. Sorry about that. Johnny Bags out there in left field. He's locked in as well. He's got better than average power, good ability to connect, and good speed on the base pass. He's hitting 308 with no home runs. And then last but not least, the locked-in Flexed, the catcher. He's not 100% physically fit right now, but he's got better than average power, good ability to connect, but poor speed on the base pass. He's hitting 267 with no home runs.
Yeah, there you go. I'm looking at the stats there on the right. We only have one stolen base so far.
We do not have a lot of speed on our team.
That's true, and we face a lot of catchers with really good arms. All right.
Yeah.
That's
and
good.
like tonight. Now the Sawteeth catcher may not have a great arm, but you're going up against a pitcher who's good at picking you off.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So it's kind of it's a 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Right.
You know,
you got to be careful. All right, getting the lineup for the assistant coach looking a little bit like this. You got starting off first. This is somebody new, Pete. Kalei Lancaster. Kalei Lancaster, normally a left fielder. He's gonna be designated hitter tonight. So that's pretty good. We need to see Kalei get in there and get some time. I'm sure he's happy to get in there as well. He's a disciplined hitter, known as a big hack. Right behind him in left field, the only locked-in Rambler right now, it's Sawteeth. Batting third, Maximiliano LeBlanc back to catching again. Yes, because our other catcher is sitting down. Spray Bellamy is going to bat cleanup and play third base. In center field, Corbin Huerta, he's going to be batting fifth, batting sixth. Noah McLean, the shortstop. Huerta's in center. Kid Paul is sitting. He's tense. I'm sorry, I'm bouncing back and forth. I shouldn't do that. Hector Clemens is going to be batting seventh and playing first base. Hector Clemens coming in for John Contreras. I think Hector Clemens basically has the starting role.
I think he's been off to a much better start than the other first baseman. So yeah, I could understand that. Marcus Murillo too at second base has not been playing well. I mean, he's been playing well defensively, but offensively he's been a liability.
Yeah, well, so batting eighth, Repo Reeves in right field, and batting ninth, Marcus Murillo at second base. So they're suggesting to put him back in. Enoch Hugh is going to be sitting, unless you think we switch him out. It's up to you.
No, that's okay. Like I say, I think Enoch has been. Again, you got to remember it's only the fifth game of the season, right? So Enoch's been playing well for us. So, he's earned himself a day off, I guess.
There you go. And then Tobias Glover is going to be on the mound and throw in the forefinger, the two finger, the cut finger, and the slider. And we're going to get ready to play ball. Pete, you ready?
Yes, sir. All
right, why don't you give us that lineup for the Sawteeth?
You got it. Leading off, Slash Trips over at their first base is locked in. Cul-de-sac playing left field is also locked in. Johnny Bags out there in right field, he's locked in. Pex Flex, the catcher, locked in. So your first four batters all locked in. And then you got Bronco in center field, John Renero in shortstop, Kira Nutmeg at third base, Turner playing second base. I did not see who the designated hitter is. So we're going to go to home plate where the Ramblers and the Sawteeth are going to just get in each other's faces there. So Khalil Lancaster, Swindle Heath, and Maximiliano LeBlanc will get ready to face off against the lefty Southpaw, who's got a 2.7 ERA.
All right.
Sawteeth are on the field, and in steps Khalil Lancaster. He's a big hack, neutral and fit.
All right. Here's the first pitch of the game. It's right in there, and he jacks it deep to center field. It's going back toward the wall. Out of here, people. The first pitch of the game is a home run. Holy cow. Wow, he just
That's
barely...
what Khalil Lancaster will do for you.
Yeah, he barely cleared the wall. It's his first home run and first RBI of the season. Went 440 feet, Pete. Way to start.
Yes, sir. So Swindle Heath stepping in. He's locked in and fit. He favors the outside pitch, and he's known as a big hack. Nobody on, nobody out. Ramblers up 1-0. First pitch to Heath is inside, ball one. A wing and a miss. Strike one. That's over the inside corner for a called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's fouled off along the first base side. 1-2. That one's pounded into left field. That's in the air. The left fielder is there, and Cul-de-sac will make the catch for the first out. 2 up and 1 down. Maximiliano LeBlanc stepping in.
Both hits so far. We're way back by the wall. LeBlanc is getting 300 on the season. He likes his pitches down low. He gets one way low, but too low. And misses ball one. We'll know the count. Top of the first, the Ramblers already have a lead, and that one gets past the diving second baseman into center field. Bronco picks it up, and he's just getting to first base. The slow LeBlanc. But good offense so far, Pete.
Yes, sir. So runner at first base with one out. In steps Spray Bellamy, the third baseman. He's neutral and fit. Favors the outside pitch, known as a big hack. He's hitting .278 with 2 home runs this season. First pitch to Bellamy's outside, ball one. There's a smash. That's getting into center field.
Wow.
And that's out of here. Another 2-run shot for Spray Bellamy. That'll be his third of the year. That one traveled 454 feet to straightaway center field. It's his 3rd home run and 5th RBI of the season. And the Ramblers are up 3-0 in the first inning. Corbin Yurkow stepping in.
Well, I think they learned on those last few games going down early. They really wanted to put their stamp on it here. I didn't see what his hardliner past the mound into center field. Boy, and the Sawteeth, for all being locked in, have not gotten very good defense thus far.
No, sir. No, sir. No, with the pitching's not helping him. No McLean, the shortstop, neutral and fit. He's got, he favors the low pitch. He's hitting .412 with a home run. First one's in there for a called strike. 4 RBIs. Second pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a hit and run, and the runner's going to pull into third base. The runner's at the corners with 1 out, and in steps Hector Clements.
Just 1 out. Hector Clements, C+ ranked first baseman, hitting .571 on the season. Magic hands, a sign stealer. Get ready for that signal. Hardliner on the ground. That's straight to Turner. Over to second for 1, back to first for 2, and they close out the side, Pete.
Yes, sir, but the Ramblers put 3 on the board. So as we head into the bottom of the first, slash trips Kathy Cul-de-sac, and Johnny Baggs going to get a first look at Tobias Glover, who's got no ERA so far this season. So great way to start the game for the Ramblers. Slash trips. The first baseman is locked in and fit. He's a bad ball hitter and a rally starter, hitting .471 with a home run and 2 RBIs. First pitch. Oh, come on. On the ground, past, who's over there?
No McLean.
No McLean. It was one of those where I couldn't dive because I just dive over it, but he didn't. He was too slow to get it. So 1 on with no outs, and in steps Kathy Cul-de-sac, the left fielder. She's hitting .300 with no home runs, no RBIs. She's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. So 1 on with no outs. A lot of speed over at first base. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Throw over to first, and the runner's back. 2 of 3 pitcher disengagement limit, so Glover can't go back to first base. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Or I guess he can go back 1 more time, right? That's a pitch out. Hoping to catch the runner. 2 balls and a strike. That one's popped up into foul territory along the right field line into the stands. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That one's fouled off as well. Kathy Cul-de-sac making Glover throw some pitches here. 2-2 now. That one's fouled into the stands along the third base line. 1 on with no outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Kathy Cul-de-sac. And the first face-off of the day. 1 out and in steps Johnny Baggs, the right fielder. He's locked in and fit, hitting .308 with 1 RBI. Johnny Baggs, known as a clutch hitter. First throw over to first, and the runner is back. 1 out. First pitch to Baggs is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's popped into left field, and that's going to get out of here. So Johnny Baggs gets 2 back on a shot that went 359 feet. It's his first home run and 3rd RBI of the season, and the game is 3-2 now. In the bottom of the first, Pex Flex, the catcher, is locked in and well. He's got better than average power, good contact, but poor speed. He's hitting .267 with 2 RBIs this season. Nobody out with 1 out, and there's a roller to the third baseman. Spray Bellamy. He'll pick it up and make the throw across the field to Hector Clements at first base for the second out. 2 outs, and in steps Lester Bronco, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. He's got average power, a little bit better than average contact and average speed. He's hitting 294 with an RBI. He's inherited an empty infield, so 2 outs, nobody on. That one's fouled off. That one's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Lester Bronco, the center fielder.
No,
shot. That's getting
there goes
into
the game,
right
the lead.
center. And that's into the stands. And Tex Flex has gone and left the building. He goes 451 feet. That's his first home run and second RBI of the season. And the game is tied up here in the bottom of the first. So with 2 outs, in steps John Renero, the shortstop. He's got good power, less than average ability to connect, average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 286 with 3 home runs. He's got bad jumps, but he's also known as a big hack. First pitch to Renero is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Base is empty with 2 outs.
Glover's tense now.
Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one's popped up. And the second baseman is there, and Murillo will make the catch for the third out. We're going to head into the top of the second. The score is tied 3-3. Repo Reeves, Marcus Murillo, and Khalil Lungcast are going to get a look at lefty southpaw, who's thrown 15 pitches, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is up to a 5.87. Repo Reeves, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. He's got less than average power, better than average contact, but
the heck was
slow
that?
speed on the base pass. Yeah, we're getting a little chunk. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Repo Reeves. That catches the inside corner for a called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh,
that catches the outside corner for a called third strike, and down goes Repo Reeves. And in steps Marcus Murillo.
Murillo hitting 100 on the season. Not all that great. Like Pete said, he was struggling a little bit, but that one's way low. Nobody's swinging at it. 1-0 the count. Tie ball game here after huge offensive first inning. 2 quick balls, inside corner, liner out left center field, and that's going to be caught on the run by Lester Bronco for the second out.
2 up, 2 down, and in steps Khalil Lungcaster. Started everything off with a home run on the first pitch of the game. He's 1 for 1 with a home run. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to Lungcaster's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a smash, and that's going high into the air in center field. The center fielder is there, and Lester Bronco will make the catch for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down. We're heading into the bottom of the second. It's still 3-3. Kira Nutmeg, D.P. Turner, and Sammy Shigatani going to get a first look at Tobias Glover, who threw 17 pitches, racked up a strikeout, and gave up 3 hits in the first inning. His ERA is at a 3.86.
All right, Kira Nutmeg, a little tense. Known as a base rounder, she's facing the rally stopper. 3.86 ERA and a 1.29 whip. He's got 5 Ks in the season, does Tobias Glover. Facing Kira Nutmeg. Oh, there's a hard one out to right center field. It's going back deep, and it is off the wall. She's going to get to second base. She's rounding for third. And she makes a triple. Wow, on the first. Holy cow. What are we going to do, Pete? D.P. Turner, cannon arm, dive wizard, only hitting 133. He got a slower than average runner at third base. And Tobias Glover's got his work cut out for him. The intense, it's hard to dial it in, isn't it? That one fouled back off the net. 0-1 the count to D.P. Turner. Checks on that one. That one's ball to the second baseman for the San Jose Sawteeth. Breaking pitch
come on, Ump. Give me something.
Outside. We're at 2-1 now. The Sawtooth threatening to score 3-1. They got a hitter's pitch coming up. Let's see what he comes with right here. Throwing his 23rd pitch to D.P. Turner. And it's a pop-up into... Oh, into foul territory. Swindle Heath slides for it, but not in time. And now we're not at a full count. 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nice, gets that split finger outside, and that's something that he can be happy about. Hopefully get his confidence back. That's going to come Sammy Shigatani, C+ rate stimulated DH. So she's got good contact, good speed if she gets on to run at third base with just one out. There's going to be no double play. But the Ramblers are waiting in case they can go home. First pitch in there for strike. 1 the count to Sammy Shigatani. There's one on the ground. He's coming home. Yo, come on. You saw that? She was safe. He threw it there in plenty of time. I thought he made that tag, Pete.
It's close, but because there's no force, he's got to make the tag. So I'm not
but I
sure.
saw his glove swing down. Now you got slash trips up. 500 on the season. 1 home run. Great contact hitter. The average receiver on the third base. Now the Sawteeth have the lead at 4-3. There goes the run, the throw. Ugh. We're just missing all of these. Now you got a runner in scoring position. Popped up foul ball. That's why I was so excited when this started. I thought this is going to be a cakewalk. And boy, was I wrong. Here it goes deep to right center, or to center field. It's going back. Jumps up and grabs it. He grabs it. The runner's going to go to third base. It's the outs in. All right, now they're going to hold up the runner at third piece. He got 2 outs. Wow, what a catch in center field.
Yes, sir.
Kathy cul-de-sac, 0 for 1, 273 on the season. The Ramblers need to stop this if they want to keep it a 1-run game. Check, breaking pitch outside, misses, ball 1 to Kathy cul-de-sac. Left fielder for the Sawteeth. Swinging a miss, strike 1. We're not up at 1 apiece now, 2 outs. Tobias Glover throwing his 33rd pitch here in the 2nd inning. There's one past the mound, and that's going to be another run, making it 5-3. And it's just an offensive game, Pete. There's no defense.
Yep. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah, we tried to keep from getting scored on early. We can't do it. Johnny Bags 1 for 1 with a home run earlier in the game. Quick pitch right in there for a strike. He's hitting .357 on the season. The right fielder for the Sawteeth. He got a faster than average runner at first base. Fouled back up the net. 0-2. 2 outs, 1 more to go. Oh, he checks in a nice breaking pitch low. It's a ball, though. 1-2 the count. Late swing fouled back up here by the booth. Still 1-2. 38th pitch in the 2nd inning. Tobias Glover is not going to be able to go past 5 innings. Oh, that just misses outside. Now we're even at 2-2-2. There it is. No swing, strikeout. And doesn't like the call, but we're finally out of it.
Yes, sir, but the Sawteeth put 2 more on the board, so as we head into the top of the 3rd, it's Ramblers 3 runs on 5 hits, Sawteeth 5 runs on 5 hits, Swindle Heath 0 for 1, Maximiliano LeBlanc 1 for 1, and Spray Bellamy 1 for 1 with a home run.
Number 17.
Swindle Heath locked in and fit. 0 for 1 today.
With a 444 average. Specialist going to work. Breaking pitch misses. Ball 1, 1 the count. Good patience by Swindle Heath, one of the best. Got the best slugging percentage in the league, I think, or one of the best. That one misses 2 quick balls, 2-0. That also misses 3-0. Looks like Lefty Southpawn's a little nervous to throw to him. Floats one in there. It's a liner over the jumping shortstop into the gap in left center field. Swindle Heath is rounding first base, going to make it in for second. He doesn't even need to slide. Stand-up double to start things off, Pete. Way to go, Swindle.
Yes, sir. So 1 out with no outs. In steps Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 1 with a single today. So 1 out with no outs. LeBlanc favors the low pitch. Takes the first one low, ball 1. Southpaw throwing. That one's outside, ball 2. Throwing his 31st pitch. That catches the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike to Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher. There's a knock.
Crap.
That's caught by the third baseman. A line drive, and Swindle Heath had to dive back to second to avoid being doubled up. In steps Spray Bellamy.
All right, well, you got just 1 out, I believe. Yeah, Spray Bellamy hitting .316 on the season, 3 home runs. Ooh, swings at a pitch outside, misses ball, or strike 1, 0-1 the count. That one makes it inside, good patience, ball 1, even at 1 apiece. Runner in scoring position at second base. Late swing on the ground to slash trips.
No.
He's going to walk it down and get the out at first, but advances runner to third.
So 2 outs, runner at third base. Corbin Yurta stepping in, the center fielder. He's 1 for 1 with a single today. Let's get this one in. Come on, a single, Yurta. That's all we need. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Corbin Yurta. That one's a late swing, fouled off along the third baseline. 1-2 now.
No crap.
Lifted into center field, and the center fielder Lester Bronco's gonna come up and make the catch for the third out. We're gonna head into the bottom of the third. It's still 5-3 Sawteeth. Pex flexed 0 for 1. Lester Bronco 1 for 1 with a home run, and John Renero 0 for 1. Glover at 39 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 5.62. Pex flexed, the catcher. Neutral and well. He's a sign stealer. He's 0 for 1 today, though. First pitch to Flex is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's over the outside corner of the plate for a called strike. 1-1. Flex hitting 250 with 2 RBIs.
That's inside.
That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now. Bottom of the third. Glover throwing his 43rd pitch. That gets fouled off. Back to the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is evened up. That's in there for a call. Third strike. Now goes Pex flexed. And you get a little embellishment there from the umpire. So 1 out and nobody on. Lester Bronco, the center fielder, steps in. He's a tough out. He's 1 for 1 with a home run and an RBI. So his last time up, he homered. Glover wants a little retribution here. And there's a little bloop fly ball on the infield. And McLean will make the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. And then steps John Renero, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 today. Renero has bad jumps, and he's also a big hack, so dangerous hitter when he gets a hold of it. First pitch to Renero's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled off. And now Renero finds himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. There's a shot, and that's going to get into... why? He missed it. And it goes into left field, and the left fielder missed it. It kind of rolled around, but he was able to pick it up and get it in, holding Renero to a double. Kara Nutmeg, the third baseman, is 10th, but pitches 1 for 1 with a triple. John Renero with bad jumps at second base. Nutmeg takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Nutmeg is a base rounder. That one's a foul ball. And no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. John Renero at second base, and Kira Nutmeg in the batter's box. There's a roller to the shortstop. Oh, how does that happen? And he picked it up, made the throw to first, and unfortunately, Hector dropped the ball. So Kira Nutmeg safe at first, John Renero safe at third, and in steps DP Turner. Turner's swing and a miss, strike 1. DP Turner with a cannon arm, and he's a dive wizard. Allen's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. DP Turner, their second baseman, is hitting 125 with a home run, 4 RBIs, swing and a miss. And now Turner's behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Allen's low. That'll even the count up 2-2. Tobias Glover throwing his 56th pitch in the third inning. Allen's outside, ball 3. We got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Glover delivers. Allen's popped up. Spray Bellamy is there. He's camped underneath it. He's calling everybody out. Makes the catch for the third out. So there's an error on the Ramblers in that one on the first baseman. So as we go into the top of the fourth, no McLean 1 for 1. Hector Clements 0 for 1, and Repo Reeves 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Lefty Southpaw is at 40 pitches with a strikeout. No McLean, the shortstop, neutral, and favors the low pitch. He's 1 for 1 with a single.
All right. Still got a 444 average. The Ramblers just 2 back. That one's outside corner for strike. 0-1 the count. Late swing and the line on the first base line, but it's going to be foul. Johnny Bags corrals at 0-2. Breaking pitch just misses outside. Good patience. 1-2 the count. Hard foul into his own dugout. Third base line. Still 1-2. That one in the dirt. Good trap. And no McLean has got a 2-2 record on him. Late swing foul near his pitcher there. Coming fast. There's one past the mound into center field, and that's going to be a clean single to start things off. Got him throwing a lot of pitches, Pete.
Yes, sir. That's what we want to see, and then end up on base. That's always good too.
Yeah.
1 on with no outs. Hector Clements steps in. He's 0 for 1 today, hitting .500 on the season with a home run and an RBI. So one on with no outs, and McLean does not have a lot of speed over its late swing. Strike
Really?
one by Hector Clements. Clements known as a magic hands and a sign stealer. So he lays down a bunt to the third base side, moves McLean to second. So runner at second base with a one out, and in steps Repo Reeves.
That sort of worked, I suppose. Repo 0 for 1 on the day. Got a runner in the scoring position. That one's right in for a strike. Checks, or it doesn't check. He just leaned in with the power. 0 on the count. That one's way high. There goes the runner for third base, and he's going to get in there to slide. Way to be on it, McLean. Now you got a runner real close, with just one out. There's one on the ground, and that's going to get through, Pete. It's going to be a single and the score, and the Ramblers get one more, and they're just within one now.
Yes, sir. 5-4 Sawteeth. Now Marcus Murillo stepping in. He's 0 for 1 today, hitting .091. Not a lot of speed at first base. One out, strike one. One's fouled off into the dugout along the first baseline. So no balls, 2 strikes. That's over the outside corner for called third strike. And down goes Marcus Murillo. 2 outs and in steps Khalil Lancaster.
Larry Lancaster, the big hack, 500 of the season, got a home run earlier and put us ahead with a home run here. First pitch, right in there for a strike, breaking pitch. 0-1 the count to Lancaster, who's happy to be playing. There's a little liner right in the glove of Ranero at shortstop for third out.
Not happy with that. So we're heading into the bottom of the fourth. It is Sawteeth 5, Ramblers 4. Sammy Shigatani 0 for 1, slash trips 1 for 2. And Kathy Cul-de-sac 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Tobias Glover at 57 pitches. Wow, that goes by really quick. Sammy Shigatani. Oh, I think I'm pitching.
Yes, you are. Well, actually, no, it's Tobias Glover throwing. And here he goes to start the inning. This one misses for a ball. He's going to sneeze something out and get ready to throw his 59th pitch in the bottom of the fourth. Sammy Shigatani, the DH, takes the first strike. Now she's even up at 1 apiece. She's got no average on the season, yet to hit, but she's got an RBI. So I can't figure the math on that quite yet. There's a hard hit on a breaking pitch, foul ball, third baseline, 1-2. 64th pitch, he's got her in a hole. There's on the ground. Spray Bellamy's going to pick that up on his left, or his right, throw to his left, get that first out. That slash trips, the locked in slash with A+ ranked first baseman, 474 on the season, 1 for 2 on the day. It's a bad ball hitter. And Tobias Glover still got some gas in the tank. He wants to get through these guys quickly. Fouls that breaking pitch off past the net, behind the net. 0-1 the count. Oh, a screamer into center field, and Corbin Huerta gets underneath that one. Makes the grab. Shakes his hand out from that sting. Kathy Cul-de-sac 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. He's got good contact against right-handers. Tobias Glover throws to her low and inside. She fouls it back. First base line. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the fourth. 5-4. Sawteeth fouls that back. 0-2. He's got her in a hole. Can he close out? On the ground to Spray Bellamy at third. He one pump throws to first. 1-2-3, Pete.
Yes, sir. We're heading into the top of the fifth. It's Sawteeth 5, Ramblers 4. Swindle Heath 1 for 2 with a double. Maximiliano LeBlanc 1 for 2, and Spray Bellamy 1 for 2 with a home run. Lefty South Palm at 57 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 8 hits. His ERA is at a 5.06. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, favors the outside pitch. Big hack, 1 for 2 with a double today.
All right.
Come on, Swindle. Lefty South Palm, known as a specialist. First pitch to Heath is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled off. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot. That's going to get into left field. The left fielder is there. And Kathy Cul-de-sac will make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Maximiliano LeBlanc.
Didn't want to swing at that last one, but had to. He's 1 for 2 with a single on the day. Likes his pitch is low. First pitch is low. It's in there for a strike. 1 on the count. Good power, good contact. Reaches out, hits that on the ground, straight to Turner at second. 1 pump throw to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Yes, sir. The 2 up, 2 down. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman. He's 1 for 2 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack. South Palm at 63 pitches. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That catches the inside corner for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That catches the inside corner again. And now
Jeez.
Bellamy is behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody on. There's a shot into
Right
center
into it.
field. The right to Lester Bronco for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th. It's still Sawteeth 5, Ramblers 4. Johnny Baggs 1 for 2 with a home run and a strikeout. Peck's flexed 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Lester Bronco 1 for 2 with a home run. Glover at 66 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 6 hits. His ERA is at a 4.5. Johnny Baggs, the right fielder, is locked in and fit. He's clutch. He's 1 for 2 with a home run and 2 RBIs today. Got ourselves a bit of a shootout here, Tommy, that seems to be cooling off a little bit here down in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to Lester Bronco's on the ground to the shortstop, over to first for the 1st out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Peck Flex, the catcher. He's neutral and well. He's a sign stealer, but he's 0 for 2 today. Nobody on, 1 out in the bottom of the 5th.
Good pace so far.
Called strike 1, yes, sir. Sawteeth leading by 1. That one's popped up into center field. The center fielder is on the run, and it looks like Yurta's going to make the catch for the 2nd out. So 2 up and 2 down, and in steps Lester Bronco, the center fielder. He's a tough out. He's 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. So 2 outs and nobody on. The first pitch to Bronco's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Lester Bronco has made quite a few plays out there in center field for the Sawteeth. There's a shot to a line drive to Hector Clements over at first base for the 3rd out. So we're going into the top of the 6th. Ramblers 4 runs on 8 hits with an error. Sawteeth 5 runs on 6 hits. Corbin Yurta 1 for 2. Noah McLean 2 for 2, and Hector Clements 0 for 1. Southpaw at 66 pitches with 2 strikeouts. Corbin Yurta, the center fielder, 1 for 2 with a single. Come on, Corbin, let's get her going here.
All right, sir. Huerta takes the first pitch. It's a ball. Good pitch. 91 miles an hour. 1 count. Oh, he tags at 1, and is it going to land just by the wall? He's coming around first base on his way for second. Can he get in? He's going to make it. Holy cow, Pete. He just beat it out. I thought it was a bad idea when he went.
that was trouble. So a double for Yurta. No McLean stepping in. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Runner at second base. Has some speed. There's a shot, and that's going to get into center field. Lester Bronco will get it in quickly. He does have a cannon arm, but everybody's going to hold up. So runners at 1st and 3rd with no outs. In steps Hector Clements.
All right, get that engine going again, Pete. Pressure way up. Oh, and that's going to be it for lefty Southpaw.
Yes, it is. Lefty Southpaw is going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Libby Doe. Libby Doe, the relief pitcher. She's locked in and fit. She's got about average velocity, better than average junk, and average accuracy. She's got no ERA, but a .27 whip with 2 strikeouts. She's a right-handed pitcher. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a changeup.
Clemens just a little tense. You got to run at third base, no outs. Libby Doe throws her first pitch, outside corner, strike 1. Quiets things down a little bit. That one swinging a miss, strike 2. And Libby Doe looking like she's in command on the mound. High and inside, good patience after being 0-2. 1-2 the count now to Hector Clemens, who's struggling to get back. It's a fastball. Oh! It was a fastball. He got out in front of it.
Yeah, that thing popped up and I jumped. Repo Reeves, the right fielder, is tense but fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. The tying run is at 3rd. The winning run's at 1st. There's a shot.
Oh.
That's gonna. That's gonna get in.
Oh no!
No!
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hold up.
No, that was bad. We should have scored that run. It looked like it was going to get caught out there in center field, and the runner from 3rd went back. So bases loaded now with 1 out.
All right, and you got Marcus Murillo at the plate, who hasn't been doing great. First one's a ball. The pressure's way up. 1-0 the count. Late swing, strike 1. They just need to get 1 in. They do not need the double play. And they go to second for 1, back to first. They don't get him. He's safe, Pete, and they tie the game. Wow, that was close.
That was so close. So score is tied. Runners at 1st and 3rd. Khalil Luncaster stepping in. He's 1 for 3 with a home run. That popped up into center field. Everybody's running. And Lester Bronco will make the catch for the 3rd out. But the score is tied now as we head into the bottom of the 6th. 5-5. John Renero 1 for 2 with a double. Kieran Nutmeg 1 for 2 with a triple. And DP Turner 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Glover at 71 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 6 hits. His ERA is at a 4.09. In steps John Ronero.
All right. John Ron, the shortstop for the San Jose Sawteeth. Right-hand batter's box gets his first pitch from Tobias Glover, hits it on the ground. Diving McLean to his right and throw to his left. Then they didn't get him. Oh, that was close.
Yes, sir.
And now he's on. You got Kieran Nutmeg 1 for 2 with a triple, known as a base rounder. You got bad jumps at first base. 73rd pitch by Tobias Glover coming Racha. It's a pop up in the left field. Swindle Heath running over. He's going to make that grab for the first out. Runners have to come back. We're going to hold him at first base. 1 down, Pete.
Yep.
Now it's DP Turner's team. Turn. 0 for 2 on the day. Cannon arm. Dive wizard. Pressure up. Good hitter. Double play sure would be nice. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 at that cut finger inside. 75th pitch by Tobias Glover. Breaking pitch outside 0-2. He's got to be careful here. Check swing, strike 3. And that's it. He does not like it. Frustrated, he goes to take a seat. And now it's Sammy Shigatani. 0 for 2. Stimulated. Still that runner at first base looking to strand. 77th pitch by Tobias Glover. Coming right. Oh, he goes to first base instead. Gets her in the dirt. Still no count. Shigatani. Inside corner, strike 1. 0 on the count. The DH for the San Jose Sawteeth. Tie ball game here. Bottom of the 6th. You anticipated the mid-count slider, but it's outside. No, it makes it in for a strike. I'm sorry. 0-2. Oh, just misses inside. Now it's 1-2. The count to Sammy Shigatani. Swinging with strike 3. Rising fastball, and he closes out the side peak. Way to go, kid.
Yes, sir. As we head into the top of the 7th, all knotted up at 5. Swindle Heath 1 for 3 with a double. Maximiliano LeBlanc 1 for 3, and Spray Bellamy 1 for 3 with a home run. Libby Doe threw 9 pitches, struck out 1, and gave up 1 hit. In her half of the 6th, Swindle Heath, the left fielders locked in and fit 1 for 3 with a double.
All right. Libby Doe is going to fire her first pitch. It's way high. Nervous throwing to him. The locked in, though. Oh, or 1-2-0 there. She's still locked in, but she's got 2-0 count to a great hitter. There. Oh, that's also high. Good patience. Good eye. 3-0. Let's see if we can just get her to walk. She does. See those 4 quick balls to him. He never bit.
No, sir. So 1 out with no outs. In steps Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher. He is 1 for 3 with a single. Favors the low pitch. So 1 on with no outs. First pitch to Maximiliano LeBlanc is fouled off. There goes Swindle Heath, and he's going to get thrown out. Yep. Oh, man, he had to. There's a line drive to the shortstop for 2 outs. So we went from 1 on with no outs to nobody on with 2 outs, and now Spray Bellamy.
Spray. And then Libby Doe is going to have a seat. They're going to bring in Brick Towers. Brick Towers, he's got elite slider, increased pitch speed and break when pitching a slider. He is... What is he? He's mostly for his junk. He's got good velocity and good accuracy, though. He played in the last few games, so he's not fully rested. He throws a forefinger, mixes up with the slider and the curveball. With the pressure way up here at the top of the 7th tie ball game, it's anybody's game at this point. And he's going against, a nice strike in there. Spray Bellamy is a great hitter. Oh, he saw that one perfectly, but a little early swing. Foul ball, third base line, 0-2. Outside doesn't chase. 1-2. Pressure still way up. There it is. Oh, instead it's popped up behind the plate. Is it going to go foul? No, it's caught. It is off the net. I'm sorry. That's also ball 2-2-2. Wow, he's coming rapid fire like a pitching machine. In the dirt, 3-2. Full count. Getting the pitch count up. Hard one past him out into center field. Wow, Petey made him throw a ton, and now he's on base. Way to go there.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with 2 outs. Go ahead run as the first base. Corbin Yurta steps in 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Pressure is up on Brick Towers. We got some speed over at first base. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a shot, and that's going to get up into center field. And Spray Bellamy is going to stay at second. So runners at first and second now with 2 outs. No McLean stepping in.
What a day. That guy's in. All right, Noah McLean now. Shortstop, 500 average. One runners at first and second with 2 outs, though. That's a ball to start with. 2 quick balls. They just need one more. The Ramblers really want to get that extra run. That was way outside. 3-0, the count. That one right in there. Oh, instead it's a pop-up in the center field. That's going to end the side. Out number 3 is Lester Bronco pulls into the warning track.
Whoa. So we're heading into the bottom of the 7th. Still knotted at 5. Slash trips, 1 for 3. Kathy cul-de-sac, 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Johnny Bags, 1 for 3 with a home run and a strikeout. Glover at 80 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up 7 hits. His ERA's dropped to a 3.75. Slash trips, the first baseman, is locked in and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single. He's a bad ball hitter and a rally starter, so it'd be good to get him retired quickly.
Should we consider going to the pen?
It's up to you. You're pitching. He is starting to, his stamina is, his attributes are going down. So if you wanted to bring somebody in to pitch the 7th and the 8th, and hopefully we can close it out in the 9th.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Gutierrez still isn't. I'm gonna keep him pitching here.
All right. See how he does against the leadoff batter here.
We got some tired people after that last game.
That's true. First pitch to Slash Trips is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Bottom of the 7th, score is knotted up 5-5, and that's going to get passed into center field. And the throw in is going to hold Slash Trips to a single. So 1 on with no outs, and in steps Kathy cul-de-sac. She's 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. She's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. Slash Trips with a lot of speed at first base. There's a shot, and that's going to get into center field. And the first 2 batters have gotten on. So now we got runners at first and second with no outs. And in steps Johnny Bags. Bags is 1 for 3 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and he's known as a clutch hitter. Clutch player. Yeah. Right? Clutch player. +5 to all skills when pressure is high. The effect is doubled when pressure is extreme. And the pressure is high.
Yeah.
First pitch to Johnny Bags is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. Runners at first and second. Throw back to second, and Slash Trips is back. That's in it for a called second strike, and very quickly Bags is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot into center field, and Carlos Huerta is there to make the catch and the throw in, but Slash Trips will take third base. So runners at first and third with 1 out. In steps Flex, the catcher. He's neutral and well 0 for 3 today. He's a sign stealer. Tobias Glover, known as a rally stopper. First pitch to Flex is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Throw over to first, and the runner is back. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and third. Allen's low ball 1. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's popped foul, out of play. That'll put Flex behind in the count. 1 and 2. Allen's outside, ball 2. Count is even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Oh.
That one's a low ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count to Flex, the catcher. That's broken bat.
Yes.
And it's caught. A foul ball hit in the foul territory high in the sky, and the catcher was able to run it down. So 2 outs, and in steps Lester Bronco. Lester Bronco hitting 300 with a home run, 2 RBIs. I didn't see what he was doing.
It's okay.
And that's a line drive to Noah McLean at shortstop for the 3rd out. So we're going into the top of the 8th, still knotted at 5. Hector Clements 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Repo Reeves 2 for 3 with a strikeout. Marcus Murillo 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Brick Towers at 13 pitches, giving up 2 hits. His ERA is at a 1.42. Hector Clements is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today. He's got magic hands, and he's a sign stealer. They're going to sit Brick Towers. They're going to bring in the closing pitcher, Maximo Primo. Maximo Primo with better than average velocity, good junk, and better than average accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's a rally stopper. He's not fully rested. He's a right-hander, throws a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup.
Do we
So pitching now, Maximo Primo, and Tommy G is considering a substitution. So
Yeah.
we may see a pinch hitter for Hector Clements. So Hector Clements is going to take a seat. We're going to bring in Ken Bernal. Bernal with a little bit better than average power and ability to connect, but less than average speed on the base pass. He's known as a durable player. He's neutral and fit, hitting 400 on the season. So Ken Bernal facing off against Maximo Primo. There's a shot that's going to get into left field.
Yes.
And it's off. Yeah, ground rule double.
double.
It hit the top, kind of just sweep through the fence. So a runner at second base with no outs. In steps Repo Reeves.
Way to go, Kenny Bernal. Repo Reeves 2 for 3 on the day. He's got a runner at second base. That one inside corner, strike one. Maximo Primo throwing his third pitch to the right fielder for the Texas Ramblers. That one misses line outside. Ball one apiece now. Pressure through the roof. There's a liner in the left. Okay, and then he's gonna have to stop. But a nice single at third. Just now getting to first base. He was thinking about coming home. People, they hold him up. Good single by the Ramblers.
Yes, sir. Runners at first and third with no outs. In steps Marcus Murillo is 0 for 3 with an RBI today. He's hitting .077. And he lays down a bunt down first base line, and the throw to first to get Murillo. But the run will score, and the Ramblers take the lead 6-5. Runner at second base with one out. Khalil Lancaster stepping in. He's 1 for 4
with a home run. Pressure through the roof. Only one out, and the Ramblers have taken the lead. Oh, it's a tall one. The runner's going to come back to second base, and he's just now tagging up. You tell him to come back earlier.
Yeah.
That would be a perfect chance to run, but okay, 2 outs.
2 outs, runner at second base. In steps Swindle Heath. He's 1 for 3 with a double and a walk. He favors the outside pitch, and he's known as a big hack. Intentional walk. So they're going to walk Swindle Heath to get to Maximiliano LeBlanc.
Interesting. All right, Maxi LeBlanc, 1 for 4 with a single. Likes pitches low. He's got a runner at first and second. 2 outs, pressure through the roof. Oh, it was right, and that was the perfect pitch, but it was late swing foul ball, first base line, Souvenir. On the count. Reaches down, hits it right back to the mound. That's going to clean him out.
Dang nabbit, Peter. So we're going down into the bottom of the 8th. It is Ramblers 6, Sawteeth 5. John Renero 2 for 3 with a double. Akira Nutmeg 1 for 3 with a triple. And DP Turner 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Glover at 93 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up 9 hits.
Yeah, I think Tobias is going to sit, and it brings in John Renero 2 for 3. You got to take Bernal off of first. Wait, can Bernal play first base? I guess he can, can't he?
I don't know. Let's see, where's Bernal first base?
If it's a secondary position, that's fine.
I think it's. Is that what that means, or?
If it doesn't say out of position, he's fine there. I think
right. It says secondary. Okay, I'm figuring out how to read this now. So it does look like that's his secondary position.
Okay, he's fine there then.
First base. All right, so, but we're gonna change.
Glover's gonna take a seat. Yeah, after 93 pitches, they're gonna have somebody new to throw to John Renero, the shortstop, the San Jose Sawteeth, who's in .353 on the season with 3 RBIs, a great power hitter. The outfield's gonna fade deep once he eventually goes. Pressure's up as the Ramblers just took the lead in the last inning. It's the bottom of the 8th. The Sawteeth have 2 innings to try and clean this up, and they're gonna bring in Leland Bull. Leland Bull is starter/reliever, mostly for his velocity. He's got no ERA, no whip, and 5 Ks in there. He's got elite forefinger, which is increased pitch speed when pitching the four-seamer, and it's a 4 times effect of the team chemistry. Anyway, he throws a forefinger, mixes it up with the cut finger and the curveball. So now pitching for the Texas Ramblers, Leland Bull out here on the West Coast, hoping to put away this team and get the save. First one's in there for a strike. 0-1, nice breaking pitch. Second pitch, outside corner, still no swing, strike 2. Leland Bull looking for his first K on his first batter. The formidable John Renero. Third pitch misses inside, ball 1-2. Outfield fading deep like they thought they were going to initially. Oh, and there it goes deep and it's gone. Oh, that's going to be the tying run, Pete. About 5 rows back. John Renero, the one to tie this game and bring us back to it. It's his first home run At 4th RBI of the season with 451 feet. We knew he was a dangerous hitter. Kieran Nutmeg, 1 for 3 with a triple base rounder. Pressure still up. The Sawteeth don't want to stop there. No outs. They want to get this lead back. That one misses up near her face. She doesn't even flinch. Hard hitter. Outfield's going to go deep for her as well. Or no, I'm sorry. She's a good contact hitter. That one's in it for strikes. So they're going to come back. I was looking at the wrong stats there. 2-1. There's a deep one to left center field. It's going back to the wall. Fair. Where is it? Why is he? He's holding on to it. He caught it. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know he had it in his glove. And she gets a triple. I didn't even know it was in his glove. Oh my gosh. DP Turner 0 for 3, and they're going to pull out DP Turner and bring in Junior Young Jr., the C-plus ranked first baseman, to pinch hit. He's got good power against left-handers. He's a rally starter, and he hits with good power. They got a runner at third base threatening. They still have no outs. The tense Leland Bolt can't seem to get past anybody. First one misses for a ball, 1-0 the count. On his 10th pitch to Junior Young. That one's in there for a strike. Moving up now 1 apiece. Safety off. That one's in there for a strike as well. No swing. Can he strike somebody out? Get a strike here. Get a strike there. You can make his... He checks swing, strike 3. Okay, all right, good. Mojo comes up. Not so tense. We needed that. He's got more work to do, though, because here comes Sammy Shigatani 0 for 3. And to keep her in. The infield's coming in on this one. They're getting ready to throw home in case. Foul ball into her own dugout, first base line. 0-1 the count. Fans leaning forward in their seats. There goes the bunt. It's going home. There's going to be the throw to third. Tosses in. Oh my gosh, what's he doing? Oh. Wrong. He pressed the wrong button, Pete. And she goes back to third. They had her in the rundown. I am not good at those rundowns. Son of a gun. All right, slash trips. We need that. We need the double play ball. Slash trips are great contact hitter with good power. Also known as a rally starter. Breaking pitch right in there for a strike. Outfield fading deep. Infield playing the double play. Check swing strike 2, 0-2. He needs another K. Or that grounder. Oh, low and inside ball 1. 1-2 the count. 18th pitch. Check swing strike 3. All right. He gets another KP. Now we just need 1 left. A pop-up would be nice. 2 for 4. 2 singles. Good contact against right-handers. This Kathy cul-de-sac. If it gets out of that, that'll be crazy, Pete. Breaking pitch, check swing strike 1. The fans are really into this. 20th pitch by Leland Ball. He's coming back. There's that pop-up. It's into left center field. Swindle Heath is waving it off, and I think we're going to get out of this with just a tie. There it is.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the top of the 9th. It's all knotted up. Ramblers 6 runs on 15 hits with an error. Sawteeth 6 runs on 11 hits with an error. Spray Bellamy 2 for 4 with a home run. Corbin Yurta 3 for 4, and No McLean 3 for 4. Primo at 8 pitches, giving up a walk. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 2 for 4 with a home run, a single, and 2 RBIs. He favors the outside pitch. And Junior Young Jr. is going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Hanso Magikiko. Hanso Magikiko with about average speed, better than average fielding, and a pretty good arm. He's got magic hands. He's neutral and fit. He's got no batting average so far this season. So there you go.
Oh, too early.
First swing is fouled off. Strike 1. That's going to drop in front of the right fielder for a clean single. So the leadoff batter is on. The winning run was the lead run is at first base. Corbin Yurta stepping in.
Huerta, the winning run at the plate. 3 for 4, 3 singles, 450 on the season. Good power. There goes the runner for second. The throw is, oh crap, man. We cannot steal a base. Well, that negates the lead run. Late swing strike.
Give me that back. Give me that back.
Inside corner, good patience. 2-1 the count to Huerta. Oh, hard foul ball, first base line, 2-2. Past the mound and all right, let's not steal. Good single, and he's on.
We just don't have the speed, yeah.
Yeah.
So 1 on with 1 out. In steps Noah McLean, the shortstop. He's neutral and fit. Favors the low pitch. He's 3 for 4 with 3 singles. We got speed over at first base, but don't let it deceive you. Don't get tempted. First pitch to McLean's high, ball 1.
It's a catcher's arm.
That's over the outside corner for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a shot, and that's
go.
in the air. That's out of here. No, McLean with a takes the lead. I'm telling you, this guy McLean's worth his money. That one flew 421 feet. That's the second home run, 6th RBI of the season, and the Ramblers took an 8-6 lead, and in steps Ken Bernal, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit.
All right, Kenny, pressure up. He did well before, and then another substitution. Maximo Primo is going to sit down. They're going to bring in the B- ranked Grease Veterano, starter/reliever. Grease, another rookie with gray hair. He's known mostly for his junk. Got really good accuracy, but not much velocity. He's well rested, throws a forefinger, the cut finger, mixes it up with the slider and the curveball. With the pressure up, he's going to be throwing to Ken Bernal, who's now playing first base. Leans into that pitch. Oh, hits the third base line. Foul. Bernal was clutch earlier in the game. So he leans power on that, but does not swing. It's a ball. 1 apiece now. Nobody on the bases. Oh, hard foul into his own dugout. 1-2 the count. Top of the 9th, 8-6. Ramblers, Pete. What an offensive show this has been. Outside corner instead, he taps it, and it's a little looper over to Nutbag at second base. 2 down.
2 down, nobody on. In steps Repo Reeves, the right fielder. He's neutral and fit. 3 for 4 with 3 singles and an RBI. He's hitting .444, Tommy, with an RBI this season. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Allen's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Reeves. Allen's low, ball 1. Allen's low, ball 3. Veterano. That's over there out of full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one rolls on the ground. Ball 4. He's going to walk Repo Reeves. So with 2 outs, Repo Reeves at first base. In steps Marcus Murillo.
All right, Marcus Murillo at the plate. It's a liner to right field, and that's going to drop in front of Johnny Bags for a clean single Pete. Oh, man, and the Ramblers got 2 on with 2 outs.
Yes, sir, and in steps Khalil Luncaster. Luncaster, a big hack. He's 1 for 5 with a home run and an RBI. He's hitting .200 on the season with a home run and an RBI. 2 outs. Come on, Luncaster. Keep her going here. And there's a roller. That's going to be on the ground to the shortstop. He'll pick it up, make the throw to slash trips at first base for the 3rd out. So we're heading into the bottom of the 9th. Ramblers 8, Sawteeth 6. Johnny Bags 1 for 4 with a home run and a strikeout. Pex Flex 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Lester Bronco 1 for 4 with a home run. Leland Bullitt 20 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits. Johnny Bags neutral and fit. He's a clutch player. 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Leland Bull sizing up the situation, delivers the first pitch. It's fouled off. Strike 1. Johnny Bags, the right fielder. Allen's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Johnny Bags. Sawteeth need 2 to tie, 3 to win. There's a foul ball in the foul territory, and he's going to dive and not going to be able to make the catch. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Johnny Bags. There's another foul ball. Bags will get another pitch. Bull going to throw his 25th pitch to Johnny Bags right here. Ooh, inside, ball 2. That evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out, bottom of the 9th. There's a foul ball into the stands along the right field line. And Bags gets another pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh.
He wanted to go, but he was able to hold up. That's going to make full count, 3-2. That fouls it off. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody on, nobody out. Ramblers 8, Sawteeth 6, and that's going to get through into left field. A roller past the 3rd baseman. They are so slow. They cannot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Do you find that, or is it just me? Because they don't seem to really move. That's just a weak ground ball. He should have had that, but nowhere even close. So Johnny Bags on first base. Tying run is at the plate. Pex Flex, 0 for the day. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike one. Johnny Bags with some speed at first base. Allen's outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 on with no outs in the bottom of the ninth. That one's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Throw over to first, and Johnny Bags is back. 2 balls and a strike. That's in there for a called second strike, and now the count is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, strikes Deary, and down goes Pex Flex. 1 out with 1 out, and in steps Lester Bronco, the center fielder. He's 1 for 4 with a home run and an RBI. He's known as a tough out. Leland Bull throwing his 35th pitch in the bottom of the ninth. Bull steps off the rubber, and the runner is back. First pitch to Lester Bronco's in there for a called strike. Strike one. There's the shot that's going to get into left field, and it's going to bounce in front of the left fielder, Swindle Heath. So a single. So the tying runs at first base. The winning runs at home plate. John Renero, 3 for 4 with a home run, a double, and all kinds of stuff. So 1 out. Throw back to second, and the ball is dropped, but luckily they kept it in front of them. So
yeah.
1 out. Runners at first and second. First pitch to Renero is in there for a called strike. Strike one. Renero known as a big hack. He's outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Ramblers with a 2-run lead. That one's a low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to John Renero, the shortstop. Bull steps off the rubber, and the runners are back. 2 of 3. There's
Come
a
on.
shot, and that's going to get into left field, and now the bases are loaded with 1 out.
Jeez.
Kara Nutmeg steps in. She's tense but fit. She's a base rounder. She's 2 for 4 with 2 triples. 2 for 4 with 2 triples.
Hold on a second here. I mean,
Looks like Leland Bull is getting ready to maybe take a seat. He's thrown 40 pitches in 2 innings. The tying run's at second. The winning run is at first base. Kira Nutmeg standing at home plate. She's 2 for 3 with 2 triples.
what's crossed
2 for
up
4.
there? Oh, boy.
All right. Leland Bull's going to take a seat. Dana Yuppers is going to come in. Yuppers with poor velocity, poor junk, and better than average accuracy. She's got easy jumps, and she's crossed up. She's fully rested. She's a right-handed pitcher. She throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and a curveball. So Dana Yuppers now facing off against Kira Nutmeg with 1 out in the bottom of the ninth. The first pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a roller foul along the third baseline. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That's in there for a called second strike, and now Nutmeg behind in the count 1-2. Yuppers delivers. Inside, ball 2. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's fouled straight back out of play. And Nutmeg will get another pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's in there for a called third strike, and down goes Kira Nutmeg. Fine performance by Danny Yuppers. 2 outs. Hanso Magikiko stepping in. He's neutral and fit. He's got magic hands. This is his first at bat. He was a swing and a miss, strike 1. He was a defensive substitution in the 8th. So he has not batted. That's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Danny Yuppers delivers, and there's a roller, and the second baseman will pick it up, makes the throw to first, and the Ramblers have won the game. Yes.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
That was some kind of battle right there, Tommy. That was a shootout.
Oh my gosh, I gotta go take a shower. That was what What an offensive. It was a street fight.
It was a brawl. Neither one of these teams wanted to walk out of here with a sub 500 record, and they played the game like like their lives depended on it.
Man, that was an offensive. Okay, the Ramblers come out and score 3 right in the top of the first, and the Sawteeth get 3 in the bottom to even it out. Sawteeth then get 2 more in the second, just as our MO, to give up 5 runs in the first 2 innings. Ramblers come back at the top of the 4th, get 1 more to come within 1, and then tie things up in the 6th. Right? Yeah. And then top of the 8th, we get 1 more to get that lead. They take it right back in the bottom of the 8th, even things out. Thankfully, the bats keep swinging, and the Ramblers get 2 more in the top of the 9th, and then they shut it out with a great closing performance by Dana Yuppers, who I think gets the save there. The Ramblers end up getting 8 runs on 19 hits with an error, and the Sawteeth get 6 runs on 14 hits with an error.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Noah McLean's got to be the player of the game.
Could be. Calais Lancaster goes 1 for 6, gets a run, gets a home run, an RBI, contributes there. Not a great batting average, but hey, it's a good day. Swindle Heath 1 for 3, gets 2 walks, still hitting 450. Maximiliano LeBlanc 1 for 5 with a run. Spray Bellamy had a great day, 3 for 5 with a run, a home run, 2 RBIs. Spray Bellamy will be up there on the top as well. I think maybe Corbin Huerta 4 for 5 with 2 runs. Incredible. Noah McLean, as Pete said, 4 for 5 with 2 runs, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, 500 batting average on the season. Shoe-in for the player of the game. Hector Clemens goes 0 for 2 and strikes out once before they pull him. They bring in Ken Bernal, who goes 1 for 2 with a run. Repo Reeves 3 for 4 with an RBI, a walk, and a strikeout. And Marcus Murillo 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a strikeout. Only one batter didn't hit today. That was Hector Clemens.
Yes, sir. And then over there for the Sawteeth, Slash Trips goes 2 for 5. He scored a run, struck out once. Kathy Cul-de-sac goes 2 for 5. She had an RBI and she struck out once. Bags goes 2 for 5, scored a run. He hit a home run, picks up 2 RBIs, struck out once. Pex Flex goes 0 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Lester Bronco goes 2 for 5, scored a run, hit a home run, and racked up an RBI. John Renero goes 4 for 5, scored a run, hit a home run, got 1 RBI. Kira Nutmeg goes 2 for 5, scored a run, struck out once. DP Turner goes 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Junior Young Jr. goes 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Hatso Magic Giko goes 0 for 1. And then Sammy Shigatani goes 0 for 4, scored a run, had an RBI, and struck out once.
Yeah, crazy. For pitching, Tobias Glover comes in, throws 7 innings, gives up 9 hits, 5 earned runs. Not a great day for him. 6 strikeouts, though. Gives up 2 home runs. His ERA is still an impressive 3.46. He still has no record. Leland Bull comes in and earns the win. He throws 1 1/3 innings, gives up 5 hits, and 1 1/3 innings, 1 earned run, gets 3 strikeouts, and gives up a home run. His ERA is at a 2.08 now. He's 1-0 on the season. And Dana Yuppers has the best performance. She goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up nothing, gets a strikeout as well. Really clutch in that situation. Not the type of pitcher who you would expect to get a clutch performance out of. She's graced with a 0-1 record on the season with a 0 ERA.
And then for the Sawteeth lefty, South Palm, he went 5 innings, gave up 10 hits, 5 earned runs, struck out 2, gave up 2 home runs. He leaves with a 5.4 ERA, and his record remains 1 win and no losses, no saves. Libby Doe comes in. She pitches an inning and 2/3, gives up a hit, a walk, and a strikeout. She leaves with no ERA and no record. Towers came in, pitched 1/3 of an inning, gave up 2 hits. His ERA is a 1.42, and his record remains 1 win, no losses, and 1 save. Maximo Primo he will get saddled with a loss. He came in, pitched an inning and 1/3, gave up 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, and 1 home run. His ERA is at a 10.12, and his record falls to no wins, 1 loss, and 1 save. And then Greasy Veterino, wasn't that his name?
Veterano, yeah.
He pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 walk. He leaves with no ERA and no record. 3 stars of the game. No McLean, the Ramblers shortstop, the #1 player of the game, 4 for 5, a home run, 2 RBIs, and he scored 2 runs himself.
He did. The Sawteeth with all that offense, they get 1 as well. Number 12, the B-plus ranked shortstop, John Renero, comes in. He goes 4 for 5, gets a home run. I think he started things off. Gets a double and an RBI and scores a run.
And then finally, Spray Bellamy, the third baseman. He's the 3rd star of the game. He went 3 for 5 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and he scored a run himself.
Sir.
The gamer stats, Tommy G with 8 hits, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, 3 great catches, and 4 strikeouts for a contribution of 50%. Pete J with 11 hits, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, and 6 strikeouts for a contribution of 50%.
Very nice, very nice. Well, wow, what a contest. I knew these guys were evenly matched. I had no idea it was just going to be such a slugfest.
Yeah.
And to come out on the top side, that's exhausting. To lose that one is super exhausting. To win that one, at least you feel that sense of release, you know?
Right.
Well, yeah, what you said. Well, we're at
a great game.
Yeah, man, we're at an hour and 20 minutes already with the way that one goes, so we can't spend too much time to talk about the post-game show. Is there stuff? Let's see if there's stuff going on here. I'll tell you, since the end of that game, we'll at least do that. Elise Bobbert lowered her asking salary. She's the starter/reliever, 29-year-old. She's previously asking 8.2. She's now asking $8.1 million. So we'll take a look at that before the next game.
All right. Judy Hunt lowered her asking salary. Her previous asking salary was $13.1 million. She'll be happy to take $12.6 million. And she's a 31-year-old closing pitcher.
And that's very attractive for us. Up from there, it's player development available, foreign language tutor, a new training opportunity available from Marcus Murillo. Ooh, we would add 4 to his fielding, 1 to his power, take 1 off his arm, 25% chance of bonus +3 fielding, 20% chance to gain butterfingers. $500,000, we can afford that, no problem.
Yes, sir. And then up from there, you got gene therapy. Enoch Q is raring to take on a new training regime. Enoch Q, the 23-year-old, stands to gain 3 on his fielding, 4 on his arm, and lose 1 on his power. Plus, he's got a 20% chance of gaining a +2 to fielding, and a 12.5% chance of a bonus +8 to his arm, and a 15% chance to lose little hack. So he could wind up with about 5 to his fielding and 12 to his arm.
Yeah, he can. That could be something. Well, we'll have to see what the Ramblers do. We'll let you know before the next game what they do with any of those as well. We'll kind of go over what happened then. And we'll also tell there's 13 other games that are going to happen before our next game. Our next game, back at home, we're flying back to Dallas. We got one against the Grapplers. Let's see if we take a look at our schedule again real quick here. We're going back home just for one to face the Grapplers. Tampa Bay, they're going to come out and beat us. It's going to be Beefy versus Loveborn. And then we're on our first 2-game road trip. We head out to LA, face a Blowfish. It's going to be Dapper versus Burns. And then the Freebooters. It's going to be Benson versus Rhymes before we come back to face the Crocodons. Glover versus Pulo. What a matchup that's going to be.
Yeah. That'll be good.
All right, well, that's it from here, Pete. Your Ramblers won this game. You and I gotta head back out of town, and we'll see. Yeah, if you want to hear us talk a little bit about the post game sort of stuff, you catch us on the Flights, the travel series. But other than that, well, I guess we'll see you back in Dallas for the next one against the Grapplers. So until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J, and we're saying, get out of here.